안녕하세요. 헤드라인을 한글 자막으로 정리해드리는 헤드라인 뉴스 자막 시간입니다.
It'll carry two astronauts to the International Space Station. That's been done many times before. What's different this time around is how they'll get there. They'll be launching from American soil for the first time since 2011. They'll be launching in a newly designed spacecraft for the first time since 1981. And they'll be launching aboard a Space X capsule for the first time ever. SpaceX is a private company that has received billions of dollars from NASA. It's been able to carry out space missions much less expensively than the U.S. government agency. The SpaceX capsule is named the Crew Dragon, and if everything goes according to schedule, May 27th will be the first time it carries people into orbit. Until 2011, the Space Shuttle was the vehicle NASA used to get people from A to beyond. It was a large winged ship attached to giant rocket boosters. The Crew Dragon looks more like the Russian Soyuz capsule that's been used to launch NASA's astronauts since the Space Shuttle program shut down. According to space.com, NASA pays $86 million for every astronaut who launches aboard the Russian Soyuz. It'll cost around $55 million for each astronaut aboard the Space X Crew Dragon.
This is AP News Minute. The United Nations is now calling for $6.7 billion to fight the coronavirus in the world's poorest nations. The UN's humanitarian chief says there's evidence of food supplies running short in poverty-stricken countries. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention put together documents to guide local officials reopening the country. A CDC official anonymously tells the Associated Press the Trump administration will not let the documents be released. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue says stores should be fully stocked with meat in about a week. Concerns about a meat shortage came after the coronavirus forced some meat plants to close. Two wildfires in the Florida Panhandle have forced hundreds of people to evacuate their homes. The State Forest Service says both fires have destroyed multiple structures. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
This is BBC World News. I'm David Eads, and these are the headlines. At least 8 people have been killed after a massive gas leak at a chemical plant in southern India. Hundreds more were taken to hospital. The leak spread several kilometres from the factory. France learns later in the day whether its 8-week lockdown will be lifted next Monday. Pressure's growing for an easing of restrictions. The economy shrank by nearly 6% in the first 3 months of the year.